Meyer Lansky, not an Italian, but a Jew. A boyhood friend of Luciano's who became the financial brains behind the mafia and its gambling overlord.
How is your health?
Don't worry about it, skinny fella. I have lived my life, so don't worry about it.
Lansky lived the most extraordinary life of all the bosses of organized crime. Born in Russia, he became a bootleg king during Prohibition. The boss of bosses, Lucky Luciano, looked on Meyer Lansky as his most trusted advisor. By 1932, Lansky was so important to the mafia that he attended the summit meeting of the nation's crime bosses in Chicago. Lansky was a killer who worked with another young killer, Ben Bugsy Siegel. In the 1920s, Siegel and Lansky ran the gang which grew into Murder Incorporated, the underworld's assassination squad. Later, Bugsy Siegel went west and discovered Las Vegas. In the 1930s, Las Vegas was just a sleepy town in the Nevada desert. The state of Nevada was so poor, it decided to legalize gambling and make money out of taxing it. But gambling in Las Vegas only took off in 1946, when Bugsy Siegel bought a piece of desert 5 miles out of town and built the Flamingo Casino.
Well, if you didn't know his background, you would think that he was a character actor in the movies. He was a very handsome man. Wasn't too well-spoken because, you know, he used a lot of epithets. But there isn't anybody in the movie world that he didn't know. In fact, when the Flamingo opened, practically every top star came in for the opening. Tremendous, tremendous opening. Fabled names. They all responded to his invitation to come here. And he knew them all.
Siegel built the Flamingo on mob money sent by Lansky and Luciano. He overspent by millions. They thought he was stealing. The former hitman was lining himself up to be hit.
I don't know how many hundreds of thousands he went over the estimate of what he was supposed to spend. He got in an argument with somebody on the phone, and he used some very, you know, he was a hot-tempered guy. And he was talking, I think, to Meyer. And he told him, the hell with him, you know. And he just used 4-letter words and just got in an argument with him, and he hung up the phone on him. Then 5 or 6 months later, they killed him.
And you think that the old boyhood friendship with Lansky would have meant nothing?
Oh, hell no. No. When they order a killing, what's that got to do with it? They just killed Meyer Lansky's stepson here, you know, not so long ago. Did you know that? Huh? So what the hell, what's that got to do with Meyer? You know, you gotta go regardless who you are. You go, Jackson. That's it.
In June 1947, Siegel, the man who made Las Vegas, was shot dead in Beverly Hills. No one was ever charged with his murder.